I'm this old stoner. It's 4:20 in the Rocky Mountains, and I'm ready to have a fart attack. If you don't know what a fart attack is, that's just having fun with art live on YouTube. But you don't have to be live on YouTube to have fun with your art. That's for sure. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do today. Um, I'm going to do something a little bit different than what I have been doing. I'm going to work on one of these little cards. You guys remember when I was working on these cards with some markers? That's what I plan on doing today. Hey, Phil, Hadley, Mark, welcome to the stream. I hope you guys checked out my Snapchat video. I'm going to be putting up like 10 or 15-second clips every day for a while now. I have some that I've like saved up. You'll even be seeing some of my snaps that I saved from Christmas when I start running out of the newer ones. And try and make them to where they're like something funny. I have a few that are a little bit disturbing, um, but I'll try and pass up on those and try and make some new ones before I get to that point. Uh, and I'm thinking about bringing back some game therapy. Now, I haven't done game therapy in quite a long time. Well, I had my PlayStation 4 broke a year ago, but I downloaded some games on my PC here and was messing around with them today to see if there was some kind of way that I might be able to do some streams. I've got this one game that my daughter turned me on to called Gris. That it's not an action game, it's more of a puzzle game, but it's beautiful. She's the one that turned me on to it. I probably never would have done it. It's the music. It'll be real interesting. I'm going to let that be like a game therapy game and see how it goes. I'm not going to do a whole lot of game streams, but those were kind of fun. People liked hanging around in them. Hey, is that Turtle the Fam there? Let me adjust this check. There we go. Yeah, welcome to the stream. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to tell you guys exactly what I'm drawing here, or if you make you guys figure it out. I mean, that's kind of what I did yesterday with Sean Rockenbox's drawing, and ended up telling everybody before it was all over. I'm sure anybody that knows who this character is will be able to recognize him really quick. I don't know how well I'll be able to do them because I've like never drawn these characters before. A little while ago, I don't know, about 20 minutes ago, probably when Mark was texting me to see if I was available, I was like sketching it to see if I could pull it off, and I can pull this one off. It'll be a fun stream. I'll probably be able to get this done quick. And I've also been practicing my guitar a little bit. I might be doing like some of my original stuff, but not like a big old concert or anything. It will be more like if I have time at the end of my streams, I might start putting a little song on the end of them. I don't know. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do. You know, I'm always talking about all the stuff I'm wanting to do. And that's just another one of them. So, I'm just going to jump right into this now. And you guys, oh yeah, at some point, Mark, we need to get and have like a little private, some private FaceTime and have some chats. Okay, what do I want to start this with? I'm going to start this with one of my, you know what? I must be going through menopause or something. Usually it's women that have these hot flashes, but lately it's like this little light jacket I put on. Not 5 minutes ago, I was like freezing my ass off, and I'd say, well, let me just put on this little jacket, and I'm already starting to heat up more than I should be. Okay, now let me see if, hey, Broomtown Treasure Hunter, welcome to the stream. Come on in and pull up a seat or a stool or a bucket or a log or sit on the floor. That's okay, as long as you're having fun. Okay, mental pause. I was calling it manopause. Okay, let me see if I can focus on this. And I am using a little reference photo. I think I'll do like I did yesterday, and once I reveal what I'm doing, I'll let you see the reference photo. I don't know if I've adjusted it where it'll show up right where all the stars are right now, but I'll have it go into where the stars are. Alrighty, let's see. Let me see if I can do this. So I'm just going to do this. I'm just using this blue here. You probably can't even see what I'm doing here with this blue, but that's okay. And I'm going to do this more Illustrator style, I think. Okay, let's see. You know what it is yet? No? I guess there's not enough information to work with yet. Okay, well, let me see. Will this give it away? You know what it is yet? No? Okay. Well, let me take it a little bit farther. Maybe this. Okay, you probably can't even see these pencil lines hardly either. And I just realized I actually moved my camera down since I started doing these things again, because it was so far away that you could hardly even see this card. I was thinking about that today when I was watching Nez doing her stuff, how you guys with your phones and stuff, somehow or another, seem to get that. Does anybody know what it is yet? No? Well, once I start doing the color, you will do. I'm going to try and leave off some of the key drawings. Okay. And I don't have to do it exactly like my reference either. It just has to be similar, have that same sort of feel. And it's not going to be quite like it, but it'll be close enough to what the real thing is, that I'll be able to say that's what it is. I'm just trying to put enough into it. Yeah, you guys will know what it is. I'm going to ink it before I start putting the colors into it. Should I ink it before I put the colors into it? Yeah, I haven't drawn this. I haven't even attempted to draw the details. I just drew the basics of it. Good guess. Some good guesses there going on so far. It doesn't look like I made it quite big enough, but that's okay. It still has the full feeling of what it's supposed to be. And we're just listening to some Kevin MacLeod stuff, the premier guy for copyright-free music. He's got any kind of music you can imagine. And I really like his stuff. I've gone through oh, that's a really good guess too. Both of you guys, that's a really good guess. As soon as you'll see how good your guesses were here in a minute. And some of you guys, I mean, it's granted, some of you guys may have never seen this character before. Because it's a very specific character. Oh, nice guess. I love all these guesses. These guesses are awesome. Maybe I should do I thought about it way back when, of doing a tell me what I'm drawing. Instead of tell me what to draw, do a tell me what I'm drawing. Okay, I'm just about done there with the basics of it. Is that all I want to do for the basics? Do I want to do the ink first or do I want to do the color first? I know what I'll do. I'm going to go ahead and draw the last critical. The next thing that I draw on here will make it to where, oh, I know. I'm going to go ahead and start inking it. And then I'll put the last couple of little lines in it that will give it away. Give it away, give it away, give it away now. Ha ha! You mean, hello my baby, hello my honey, hello my ragtime doll. No, that would be a good one to draw though, for sure. Oh, man, I love all these guesses, man. That's a lot of fun, you know? I didn't think I'd get so many people trying to guess what I was doing. Howdy, 23KC. Oh, the alarm keeps going off. And I'm going to have to simplify some of this since I'm drawing so small. And I think before I go through and put like the final little, if you guys still haven't guessed it by the time I've got everything, all this, what I've got so far inked in, I might start coloring it in before I get to that next. Hey, did I say 23? Oh, I did say hi to 23KC. Does KC stand for Kansas City? And I may have to like modify this. And I've seen other people's drawings of this other than the from the original artist or team or creator, I guess. Oh, this stuff, this little things down here, I'm just going to kind of generalize what this is there, rather than go into too much little detail with it. And it's like squashed down. The real one is a lot longer, a lot taller. Jiminy Cricket. Oh man, I'm loving all these guesses. All these guesses are great. Kind of like an inspiration of something else to draw. Okay, is that all the basic lines? Okay. Nobody knows yet? No? But you do see that there is some anatomy in this. Okay. The couple of lines left in this drawing, and I'm going to wait and do that coloring too. So I'm going to start doing, I know what I'll do. I'm going to color in some background first with, what am I going to do? Do I want to do the background first? No, I'm going to wait till the end to do the background. So, do I want to do this all with colored with my alcohol markers? Let me see. Let me think. Yeah, I think so. That's what I want. I'm going to start off with some grays. Is this dark enough gray? This is probably dark enough gray. Where does it need to be gray? You need a little gray here. This gray. Needs a little gray there. A little gray over here. Uh-oh. I kind of missed the mark there. A little gray down here. A little gray down here. And then a little gray right there. Oh well, you wait and you see what this is. And if you once I reveal the character, you'll be going like, oh wow, because I had heard of this character I'd heard people talking about this character, but I didn't know who it was for a long, long time. Let's see, I think I decided which color will. Let me see. Will this color work on there? See, I don't have all the right colors to really do this. So some of these colors, I'm just making do with what I've got. Well, yeah, it is kind of a crazy alien. It's not really the right color that this should be, but it's close enough. Anybody figured it out yet? Oh, this is great. This is great. What color should I put on there now? I got some. Oh, I missed the gray. I missed a gray spot. Missed a little more gray over here. Hey, Bo! Oh, I've had these painting supplies and stuff. Well, not all these alcohol markers. I have picked up a lot more, but I've got art supplies upstairs that I haven't pulled out yet. Hopefully, and it's like Mark was talking about your paint going bad. Hey, for Night World. I got right on there. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Well, that one's white. Okay, well, let me put some background into this. Do I want to? I'm not going to do the same color background that is in the picture that I'm looking at, because this is one of those pictures. I want to do something. Do I want to put it? No. I guess what I'm going to do now, since it's only going to take me a couple of minutes to actually finish this, so I guess it's time for me to go ahead and draw his face on there. And see who knows who it is, and if someone guesses, well, then I'll show you my reference. Yeah, and I also saw somewhere where there is like a not quite a executive order, but they've been telling the internet providers to try and throttle back a little bit for regular people, because there's so much stuff that needs to be, so much data that needs to be going through right now. So that's going to be more the norm. The big reveal. Hey, got the good ones in the stream. Right on, man. How are you doing? I'm doing great. I mean, honestly, I've been self-isolated for years. This really isn't much of a change for me. There's just a few little things. I mean, it's only been recently that I finally got up and started going out and interacting with real people through my senior center. Okay, what's the next color? What was I fixing to do next? Oh yeah, that's right. I missed a spot. I missed a spot. Right here. Okay. Let me draw the last little bit of the drawings that's left to do. Or maybe I'll just do a couple of... Anybody know who it is yet? Did that help? Did that help? I haven't gone and checked, but I mean, I'm just staying away from everything. I mean, as much. I mean, I'm not worried about myself, but I would assume that's the thing to do. I mean, we were one of the last states. We were like the next to the last state to get any infections. However, our governor went into the self-isolation and shutting stuff down just like The second week had like 1 or 2 infections. Boom, she went and started doing all the recommended stuff that they're making everybody do. And I know it's like miserable to do that, but if you go and look in history, it's like you don't want to take the chance. And the reason why, it's not so much, it's so that you don't overwhelm the healthcare system. That's going to be where everything breaks. If you can go and do this self-isolation thing and learn the new normal, it doesn't, well then they'll be able to, you've heard the term flatten the curve. That's what we have to do. And I don't want to get you guys freaked out, but this 2 weeks thing, exactly. Anybody that has any sort of lung issue, you need to stay away from it, because there's no treatment. No treatment. That's why they're talking about there's going to be a shortage of ventilators, because that's the main thing with it, is you will die from a respiratory. Does anybody know who it is yet? Let's see. No one? Nope. Okay. Okay. Anybody know who it is yet? No? Okay. Well, I can just go ahead and start, do my last little inks here. Nobody knows. Nobody knows yet. That's okay. It'll be great if nobody knows, because if you don't, when I'm all done, I'm going to shout his name like he shouts it. Oh, yeah, okay. I didn't finish what I was saying. Oh, well, 2 weeks, basically, what is it, the 14 days that they keep telling you and everything? Well, that is a legit number. However, every time someone gets reinfected, that's another 14 days when you really get down to it. So I've already been, I marked the calendar when I said, okay, I'm limiting all my interactions today. I'm like on day 8 or so, where I'm like actually doing it. And I keep marking, I'm using the calendar, like every night at a certain time, I'm writing down the numbers, because we're fixing to see a huge spike in the numbers. Don't let it freak you out. Because even though it goes and it says, oh, you've got 25 cases in your state. Well, that's just 25 cases that they found. You need to figure there's 10 times that many that are actually infected. Nobody knows who it is. Does nobody know who this is yet? You don't know? Okay. I guess, I know what I'll do here. Let me, well, and one, you probably don't. And one of the main things to remember, because I've been watching everything, is, when you do go out, or if you do go out to where, there is the potential that you might get near something like that or touch something, just make sure you don't touch your eyes, your nose, or your mouth, because that is the only place that the virus can enter your body. Remember that. That is the only place it can enter your body. So when you go out, just make sure that you wash your hands and everything real good when you get away from it. Just be very conscious of that, because I've watched some videos where people are just trying to illustrate. Okay, nobody knows who this character is? Well then, I'll go ahead and reveal it. Let me see. Let me see if I can do this. Are you ready? Where's my, here it is. I'm Pickle Rick! Oh, well, I lost you guys. There we go. I had never really watched much of Rick and Morty. I'd never seen Rick and Morty until, I mean, I'd heard people talking about it forever. But I'd never seen it myself. And then when I went and I stayed with my son over Christmas, watched a few and fell in love with it. And then just picked up seasons 1, 2, and 3 at Walmart the other day for $10 each, and binged them. And I've fallen in love with it. I mean, it's a crazy show, super crazy show. I mean, it's warped, super warped humor. Okay. So, let me just see if I can build up the rest of it. Basically, it's a super crazy cartoon on Adult Swim, and it appears to be kind of based off of, well, let me say that Back to the Future, Doc Brown is Rick, and Morty is Marty. Basically, is the idea, because it's basically this crazy scientist and and the kid Morty. And they don't ever travel through time, really, but it's all about quantum, all the multiverse. It's like a multiverse where there's like endless Rick and Mortys and endless possibilities. It's nuts. It's a crazy show. It seriously is a crazy show. So, and he's a scientist. He's the smartest man in the universe, is basically what it is. And he's the most wanted man in the universe too, because he's fucked up. He's destroyed a lot of universes just from stupid stuff. Oh, he's even killed himself a few times too. We'll see you later, Mark. You have a good dinner. I'm assuming that's what you're fixing to go do. I wonder if this color over that green will... I'm not sure what this is going to do, but I'm going to... Not what I wanted it to do. Another green? Oh, yeah, here's another green even. Oh, I know what green I'll use. I'll use... this will be fine. What did I do with my... Oh, there they are. This green. Pickle Rick. So, yeah, so what he did, he turned himself into a pickle on this one show. And when he did, and it's like as he was while he was in the pickle form, he basically was attacked, and while he didn't really have any way to protect himself, he got attacked by rats. That's what happened. Oh, I can't remember exactly. It's a really interesting show, and this was nuts. It was like he looked like he was pretty much doomed, and a bunch of rats attacked him, and somehow or another, he killed the rats and then used their bodies to give himself arms and legs and stuff. Because for the first part of the show, until his daughter and his grandkids and stuff, took off, he was just a pickle rolling around there, and he had this weird, strange device. The whole idea was that he turned himself into a pickle because he just wanted to see what it felt like, and he had already set up this whole strange gadget that there was this syringe that when this timer went off, it was supposed to come down and turn him back into a human. But his daughter came in there and started saying a bunch of stuff to him, and she says, "So what's that? Is that?" And she took the syringe and everything, and she said, "What? Is this supposed to turn you back?" And no. He just wouldn't want to admit it. So she took it, and they went. I don't even remember where they took off to, but they just took off to some crazy place. Is that it? I'm pretty much done. Oh, I know what I wanted to do. I wanted to use the white and try and put a little some pickle bumps. Oh, wait a minute. I can probably put pickle bumps on it with my black. Let me see if I can just kind of put some little bumps on here to make it look more like a pickle. Yeah, that's all it needed. Just needed some pickle bumps. Oh, and I think I'll go ahead and put a few little white spots on there too. No, not yet. Maybe when I'm all done. Uh-oh, so it looks like I'm just about... Is that my... Did I hit... I hit my 30-minute mark. Okay, so let me find a good color for the background and finish this off real quick. Right on. You have a great evening too, Bo. Everybody that ain't had to come and go. Let's see. What color would look good in the background? This color always... I just really like how bright this was. Yeah. Is it too bright? Could be. Yeah, I went with super long yesterday. I don't like going that long. Try and like to keep them 20, 30 minutes long, and that way if you miss it, it's not so hard to try and watch it again if you're so inclined. Boy, I was babbling a lot today. Rick and Morty. Oh, yeah. I tell you what, I fell in love with this show. Some of them are just like a little bit too creepy, though. Very disturbing. Yeah, the one where... Oh, and Rick. Rick is an asshole, man. He is just like horrible. He's just a horrible person. He just puts Morty through so much torture and doesn't care about anybody. But I tell you what, you want to have something that is just like... I find it to be a very entertaining and unique show for sure. There we go. Now I think I can just scribble this in real quick. I'm Pickle Rick! Yeah, I actually want to do a thing similar to my, like my fart faces, where I did like Baby Groot and Rocket Raccoon. I want to do a set where one is Rick and one is Morty. Well, I think that's good enough for the show. I mean, I'm just doing this for fun, right? It's not like I'm producing anything. Oh, that was fun. That was a hell of a lot of fun. We put my little MC on here for Mike Collard, if you guys didn't know what my real name was. And well, I think I'll put a little black down here too, since I kind of messed it up. Next time I do this guy, I think it'll be a lot cooler. I can think of other stuff to do, but I think I can't even see my time. Oh, yeah, I'm quite a bit over. And there we go. Pickle Rick! Let me add a little white. I just really like using this white. Oh, look at this. Ah, maybe that'll work. Oh, there we go. I'll just outline the whole thing with some white. Oh man, I loved all you guys' guesses. I didn't know what's going on. Oh, funeral host! Right on! I haven't seen you here in a while. Right on! Thanks for dropping in. Just about done here. Stretching out just a little bit more. And there we go. I'm Pickle Rick! Thank you guys for hanging out. Stay safe, stay positive, and stay out of trouble. Yeah, we all have a lot of free time, so I'm thinking I'm going to be doing a lot more streams to try and just keep everybody, try and project my positive attitude, because that's the only way to be. There's a lot of stuff that's going to bring you down in this life, and if you dwell on it, it's going to bring you down hard. Love you guys. Someone yesterday told me, you didn't say love you, so I love you guys. Peace, love, and VW Grease. Much love around the globe. Oh, yeah, yeah. Good night. Oh, is it nighttime yet? Not quite, but it's getting there.